Pricing is out on a new 2020 Jeep Gladiator. I'm going to tell you what the price ranges are, and we're going to ask the question, is it too expensive for the high end? We'll get to that coming up right now. Hello, it's Tim Estradal, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and my passion is trucks and SUVs. And I woke up this morning in the news, and new 2020 Jeep Gladiator pricing is now out. We're going to go through the different trim levels, tell you what the pricing is going to be, and I'm going to ask you a question at the end, whether you think that pricing is going to be too expensive compared to similarly equipped off-road vehicles like the Colorado ZR2 and the Toyota Tacoma TRD PRO. Let's get right into this pricing. The Jeep Gladiator starts in the S trim. Now this is the low-end model. This is the cheapest one you can get. And now keep in mind, all Jeep Gladiators come with crew cabs, four-wheel drives, and a 5-foot bed. There are no other options. That's what you're going to get. The S cab, the sport cab, the sport trim, starts at $33,545. That's before a $1,495 destination fee. This base sport model comes with a 3.6-liter V6, a 6-speed manual transmission. There's the 2-speed transfer case with skid plates for the fuel tank and transmission. It rides at 17-inch wheels. It's got the 5-inch infotainment screen, and it's rated to tow about 6,000 pounds, 1,100 pounds of payload. Then you move up to the Sport S trim. This gives you some variety of convenience upgrades like power windows, power tailgate, power locking doors, heated mirrors, remote keyless entry. Now you may be wondering about power windows, power locking doors. Oh yeah, the Sport model has roll-up windows and all 4 doors. There's also an optional 7-inch Uconnect screen for the Sport S trim. It comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The trim can have the optional Max Tow package. This has the 410 rear axle, 8-speed transmission. It can tow the best-in-class 7,650 pounds. The Overland trim keeps adding to the features. This is going to give you side steps, body-colored fenders, 18-inch wheels, dual zone air conditioning, and the same 7-inch screens found in the Sport S. This starts at $40,395. And then you do have the option to do the 8.4-inch Uconnect touchscreen as well, and it can tow about 6,000 pounds with 1,100 pounds of payload. Finally, the top dog, the Rubicon, the one everybody's going to lust after. That's the one we're going to talk about here. Starts at $43,545. It has the top tier Rock Track 4-wheel drive system with locking differentials, the disconnecting sway bar, the 33-inch Falcon tires, the rock rails, and Fox shocks. It can tow 7,000 pounds with 1,200 pounds of payload. Rubicon, and comparing it to other vehicles, we can't always compare apples to apples, but we're going to do the best we can. So if you look at the price point of $43,545, without the destination fee, I should add, so you're going to be about $45,000. The competitors would be the 2019 Toyota Tacoma TRD PRO. That starts at $42,810, and the Chevy Colorado ZR2, which starts at $41,300. That makes the Rubicon the most expensive mid-size off-road pickup on the marketplace by about $2,000. Considering you get 4-wheel drive, automatic, you get the rock rails, you get the disconnecting sway bar, you get the upgraded Jeep off-road 4-wheel drive system. And for those wondering, the Ford Ranger Lariat starts at $38,385. So you have quite a bit of price difference here in the top tier of off-road trucks. The Lariat has an FX4 package, which increases the price just a little bit more. Looking at the price point, the Jeep Gladiator is the most expensive mid-size pickup out there. However, you do get quite a bit of capability. So my question for you is going to be simply this: is it too much? Now, the mid-size truck market has boomed in the recent years, and it's boomed because people are really doing a lot with these off-road pickups. And so they're taking them out for the weekend, they're kind of replacing the full-size pickup. For many years, it was the full-size pickup was the no-brainer. Why would you spend that much on a little mid-size pickup when you get all the capability in a full-size pickup? But in this case, we don't really have a full-size pickup that's comparable to the Gladiator for that price point. You know, disconnecting sway bar, locking differentials, those really things you're going to find in higher trim level full-size pickups. So now we're going to have this in a mid-size format, which is easier to park in the garage, easier to drive around town, although the Gladiator is a longer vehicle than the other mid-size trucks out there. But it's still going to have that smaller size, smaller footprint to be able to use on a trail and be able to get out to different places. So when you add it all up, you got $45,000 for the pickup, there's a new driver safety aid package that's probably going to run a couple thousand as well. So you'd be looking about $50,000 by the time you get taxes, title, registration, everything out the door. Maybe even more than that. So my question for you is that too much? Have we finally hit the top tier of mid-size pickups? Are we done at that price point? Or do you see that we're going to do even more? Do you think there's going to be more capability added to the mid-size realm and we're going to keep jacking the price up, or are we going to come back down? Now if you look at the low end for most trucks is about early 30,000s in the crew cabs, and the similar comparison to the Jeep Gladiator. The Gladiator runs about $1,000 more than those. And then in the even lower end, you can go get a two-wheel drive pickups in the mid-20s. So we have quite the range now in pricing in mid-size pickups. Let's be curious to see what the customer says as far as what they're going to buy and what they're going to end up with. So hey, let me know below. Comment, send an email to tim@pickuptrucktalk.com. Find us on pickuptrucktalk.com as well. On Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, type in Pickup Truck Talk, you'll find us. We're there. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.